So she's like the Kmart of crisis managers. she has like really, really reasonable rates.
So we're talking about this crisis management expert who's weighing in about, hey, you know, the Baldwins might not want to post on social media right now. Yeah, no schnit, Sherlock. Yeah, obviously.
This is a really good crisis manager. I mean, he's pointing that out right out of the gate.
Oh, yeah. You might want to lay low on social media right now after you shoot your camera cinematographer and your director on the movie set. Yeah, might want to lay low for. And then Roxanne just volunteers out of nowhere. Hey, you know, I do crisis management. And we're like
currently you do it.
We're like, when? And then Roxanne says, last year.
I do it every year.
Yeah, I do. I do it usually once a year.
What is this crisis management thing you do? Is this a little side gig?
It
And
is.
what crisis happens annually?
I do it for NFL football players. So guys who are getting ready to go to the combine, getting ready to get drafted. Yes.
This is the NFL Crisis Management Team with Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne, what do I do?
And Terry Bradshaw.
I just murdered my family, Roxanne. What do I do?
Nothing that severe has come across my crisis management desk so
That's
far.
horrible advice. I'm screwed.
What's your
Listen,
advice?
I do have the advice.
What's your advice for that LA or Las Vegas Raiders guy from last
yeah.
night?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's terrible. I
There
read
you
that
go.
story.
How would you
want,
do that?
You want crisis management?
Yeah.
Call Las Vegas Raiders and offer your services to
my
Henry
gosh.
Ruggs III.
The Rug Man. The Rugs. I don't even know who the hell he is. But listen, this
Now
dude,
you do.
This dude for the Raiders, he apparently got all lit and loaded at Top Golf. You know, we've got Top Golf. You know, Top Golf, he's like all loaded and then drives home and gets into an accident and has a DUI, homicide situation.
Yeah, when there's death involved, okay, there's a process that you use in crisis management, the 3 H's.
All right, how the hell do you know about what is your official training in
Because
crisis management?
I'm a media coach for NFL players, and I do a little bit of crisis management work for them as they prepare.
Are you trained or
yes,
are you just
I'm trained.
Name one NFL player.
well,
you
I can't
crisis.
name them because I sign confidentiality agreements. This is what happens.
Did you
So,
go to college? How did you get certified in crisis management?
You don't get certified in it. You just do it.
All right, so if I decide that I'm
If
going
you
to
want
be
to do it, you could do it.
I want to be a United Nations nuclear weapons inspector. I'm just going to declare myself that.
You're
I'm in.
No.
I'm
To
in.
be the inspector, you need to be certified. However, once the bomb goes off,
Right.
and you're just crisis management,
I'm in.
Roxanne can come in and be like,
So
Chernobyl.
how many people have you counseled in crisis management?
Probably 6.
Any names we'd recognize?
If you went through NFL rosters, you would see them. So let me give you an example.
Have you been on the phone with John Gruden with the whole controversy?
No.
No?
He could use your help.
Wasn't Junior Seau one of your clients?
He would be actually. Oh, that's sad. No, actually, the thing that you need to remember in crisis management is very simple. I can teach all of you to be crisis managers.
Aaron Hernandez, another one you helped?
I
Yeah,
can
I did
teach
help
all
Aaron.
of you to be neurosurgeons. Okay, go
The
ahead.
3 H's.
3 H's.
Now, in Alex's instance and in this Raiders instance, it's only going to be 2 double H's, and you'll see why.
Help!
3 H's.
Help, and help.
Holy crap, help.
All you have to do is come out, and number 1 H, be honest. Come to terms with what you did. Tell everybody what you did. Honesty is step 1. Then number 2, humility. Obviously, Alec is violating that at every step of the way because he's out there being like a narcissist and putting things in people's face and tweeting, or his wife is. And then the H, hilaria. No, the last H is humor, which Alec will never get to that stage, and this Raiders player would never get to that stage because when you have a death.
Wait a minute, if you've got a crisis, you don't humor.
No, you
That's
do.
the worst
No, no,
advice
no, no,
ever.
no.
What do you mean?
Wait a sec. Yes.
I just murdered somebody. Knock, knock.
Okay, laugh. But I will tell you that in even crisis situations, once you're past it and once you've gone through the stages, you can get to the stage where you can sort of laugh it off when people ask you about it in a way that self-deprecates you as the person. Okay.
That
So
last
this, I'll
part.
give you an example. I have a player who was involved in a crime that never
Jeez.
came to light in the media,
Right.
but yet, the NFL combine, the coaches and the execs, they do their homework, so
Right.
they knew about it. So I had to prepare him to have the answers when they asked him about that crime.
I don't believe it.
What answer? What?
This is insane.
So they asked him about the
what was the crime?
The crime was a robbery.
What? So a college player was involved in a robbery. NFL teams are going to ask him about it at the combine.
Right.
One,
Be honest about the robbery.
what do we
Exactly.
do?
Explain what happened.
Hold on a second.
Roxanne on the
Hang on a
line.
minute. Hang on. All right. So I'm going to follow Roxanne's advice. Okay, I'm walking out now in front of all the cameras and humor. Folks, you might have heard that I've done very well in my display at the combine, and there are tons of teams that are interested. And I just wanted to really confront head on the fact that I robbed a Circle K at 3 o'clock in the morning. I put a gigantic Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum right in the clerk's face. And by the way,
All right,
That's funny.
You were doing really good with the first H, honesty, and the humility was there until the
by the way,
laugh
Coop,
track.
there's a much better Krusty the Clown laugh. Can you?
Yeah, the whole
That-
thing.
Yeah, that's not a really good one. You got to find like the 10 hours of nonstop Krusty the Clown laugh. Yeah, see if you can find that one and play that one. There's a much better Krusty the Clown. That was like a lame one.
Yes, I've been accused of.
Not the expert on Krusty the Clown.
Just type in Krusty the Clown laugh on YouTube, and there's like a much better one. It's like the full-throated Krusty the Clown laugh. So let me know when you find that. What were we going to say, Froggy? We'll test it out with you.
No, they're just doing the perp walk, and they're like, "Hey, have you guys heard the one about the two guys who walked into the bar?" Huh?
And then stuck it up and blasted people with a shotgun.
I'm
Quack,
glad.
quack.
I'm glad I will never have competition from any of you in crisis management because you don't know how to apply the H's.
Sounds like anybody could be your competition.
It is true that I did mug 6 old ladies, but I'd like to thank my crisis manager, Roxanne, for helping me through this situation.
That's it.
Oh, that's fun.
There it is. You got to bring humor.
Do you have like a business card for this?
Yeah.
No, it's all on the dark web.
So how do they know to contact you? Like it's what they just know all of like the like Drew Rosen. What's the famous manager? Drew Rosen.
Joe Rosenhaus.
Rosenhaus.
Yeah.
Does he know? Wait a sec. I got some really really good NFL prospects, but there's some crises that need to be diffused. I better call Roxanne. Yes, gonna get her on the phone.
John Gruden's been trying to get a hold of you for a month.
Gonna dial her up.
There's pay levels.
Hello, Roxanne.
You see,
Call Roxanne 911. Yes.
Got her on
the
speed
phone.
dial.
Get her on the phone.
Roxanne mostly consults with guys who haven't signed their NFL contract yet.
That's correct.
They don't necessarily have a lot of money, so she's like the Kmart of crisis managers. she has like really, really reasonable rates.
So it was just a year ago that you did your last. So no one's
January.
called you for crisis management since January.
That's not my lead. That's not what I try to do. I prefer just to coach guys getting ready for the combine. But if they need that, then that's part of it.
What, you tell them to jump higher, run faster?
Do you dream all these extra jobs? I'm concerned.
Are you suggesting that this is all in Roxanne's head and this doesn't really
Yeah.
exist?
I got pictures.
You know, MJ, I'm a lawyer too.